Hi, in this video, I will be going over some of the features of poets.org and the resources that they have available for teachers and other educators. So on this site, one thing that's pretty cool just right off the bat is they have a poem a day, which you can sign up for. So if that's something you were potentially interested in as like a warm-up type activity, of course, not all of these are appropriate, but luckily there are a bunch of materials that are sorted based on age range and subject material for teachers to go through and choose poems to their liking. So we're going to go ahead and explore some of that. So you'll see here, it's a very easy to navigate site as well. You can obviously search for poems or poets. There's a poem a day. We're going to look at the materials for teachers. So here you'll see it's pretty simplistic layout. There's poems for kids, poems for teens, there are some lesson plans included, some essays, and their teaches poem, which is similar to lesson plans. So since I myself am planning on teaching secondary, specifically middle school, I have delved into the poems for teens category. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And you'll see here that there are all these different subjects from breakups and heartbreak to politics and social justice. There's a lot to unearth here. So we'll go ahead and look at one of these. Let's do heritage and identity. And you'll see all these poems listed here that they have curated for us. And you can go ahead, look at them, go through, see if any of these you're interested in teaching. A lot of times it's difficult to find poetry, especially contemporary poetry, when we ourselves in our education are often exposed to like a very slim number of poets like Shakespeare, Walt Whitman, etc., etc. So this is a great way to expose students and ourselves to more. So we'll go ahead and you'll see those are the initial categories for like poems for teens. The lesson plans, there we go. So you'll see lesson plans for spring. These themselves are also broken up into categories again. So once you click on this, it will bring us to a page that has a bunch of lesson plans, a lot of resources for teachers to use. And then let's go back one last time. I think this is really neat. The teach this poem. So one thing that they have really done a great job of is, knowing their audience. And so they have this poem here and, oh, here we go. Good. And they have a song by Harry Styles to compare the poem to, and they have all these questions and discussion questions and that sort of thing. So students, I'm sure, would really enjoy that. But that is a basic overview of the site. There's a lot to look into, and I hope that you've enjoyed this.